After marking the Establish Evaluation Criteria step as complete, the manager rater will evaluate the employee at the end of the rating period, providing ratings as well as supporting comments. The manager rater navigates to My Ohio, Career Resources, Manager Tasks, ePerformance Performance Docs, Current Documents. Click the document type hyperlink for the appropriate employee. Click the Start hyperlink next to the Complete Manager Evaluation step. For each of the competencies that have established criteria, enter ratings and comments. After each competency has been evaluated, the manager rater is asked to provide an overall competency summary rating. Instead of a 3-point scale, the competency summary rating is based on a 5-point scale. The rating can be selected on this screen or by clicking the rating description icon to view descriptions of the scale. The manager rater will then evaluate the employee's goals and performance expectations. The rating scale for goals and performance expectations is the same used to rate competencies. After each goal has been evaluated, the manager rater is asked to provide a goal and performance expectation summary rating. This scale is the same used to rate the competency summary. In the final rating section, the manager rater is asked to provide an overall performance rating for the employee. As with the previous summary ratings, competencies as well as goals and performance expectations, this rating is based on a 5-point scale, and the rating description icon will allow raters to view descriptions of the scale. Section 9, Additional Documentation Confirmation, asks the manager rater if a career development plan or performance improvement plan has been generated for the employee. A career development plan is optional and can be created when a supervisor or employee identifies education, experience, licensure, and/or certification suggested for career development, along with personal learning goals and developmental objectives. A performance improvement plan is required if an employee is rated below meets expectations in Section 8, Overall Performance Rating Summary. No rating is given for either document at this time, only confirmation of their creation. See the job aids entitled Manager Rater creates an employee career development plan, and Manager Rater creates a performance improvement plan for additional assistance. Click the appropriate radio button for each document type before continuing. Section 11. Manager Rater comments are optional and allow the manager rater an opportunity to provide additional input regarding the employee's work performance. The manager rater has the option of attaching additional documentation to support the evaluation. Examples of appropriate documentation include position descriptions, work product files, certificates, awards, etc. Inappropriate documents may include medical records or diagnoses. Refer to the job aid entitled Attaching a Document for additional assistance. Once the evaluation has been finalized, it should be submitted for approval. To do this, click the Submit for Approval button. On the next screen, click the Submit button. On the Document Details screen, a message that reads, "You have successfully submitted your evaluation" appears. When writing an evaluation, comments are expected. As a manager rater, you will want to make sure that you are adding comments in an appropriate manner. The Writing Tools functionality helps by providing suggestions for text that can be incorporated into the comments of an evaluation document. The Writing Tools works best in conjunction with assigned competencies. Click the rating your employee has achieved on the job level rating scale. Then click the Writing Tools hyperlink next to the comments area. A list of suggestions populates based upon the competency you are rating, the chosen job level, and the rating you selected. You can sort the source of the suggestions by clicking on the Source heading. Select as many suggested results text options as needed by clicking the applicable checkboxes and then clicking the Add to Comments button. Notice the text is now in the comments box. You can edit or add more to the comments at this point or after you return to the evaluation screen. Once you are finished editing the comments, click the Save and Return button. The text selected on the Writing Tools page is now inserted into the Competencies Comments section. When completing an evaluation, the manager rater may need assistance in determining the meaning behind each rating in the rating scale. The rating description icon will allow the manager rater to view descriptions of the scale. Note that this icon is present each time a rating scale appears. Click the Rating Description icon. Click the Rating Radio button next to the appropriate rating and description. Click the Select Proficiency button at the bottom of the page. Wherever the Spellcheck icon is displayed, it means that Spellcheck is available to be used for the text that is entered in the associated text box. Note that Spellcheck looks at each individual description or comments text box, not the entire evaluation document. Once you have entered the appropriate text in a text box, click the Spellcheck icon. Spellcheck will highlight possible misspelled words. Click the correct spelling from the Alternatives box and click the Change button. Click the Ignore button if the highlighted spelling in the Spellcheck text is correct and does not need to be changed. If the correct spelling is not available in the Alternatives box, type the correct spelling in the Change To field and click the Change button. Once all words have been spell-checked, Spellcheck will indicate that spelling check is complete. Click the OK button and the Spellcheck functionality will exit automatically. Click the Update button and continue the evaluation. Czech Language catches words or phrases that are deemed inappropriate to be included in a performance document. Click the Czech Language button. The language checker is scanning the page. If any inappropriate language is found, it will show you on the screen along with some alternative suggestions. Click the Change button to adjust the original wording. Type a more appropriate alternative. Click the Apply button. Note, the Czech Language feature is not all-inclusive, but rather a helpful tool. Manager raters and manager reviewers are still required to review the document for appropriate language usage. The Czech Language feature will be updated on a regular basis as additional language editing requirements are identified. Click the OK button. Anytime there is a printer icon, the page can be displayed in a printable format. Click the printer icon. Another browser window is opened with a printer-friendly version of the page. The page can be printed by clicking the Internet browser's printer button. Click the X in the upper right-hand corner to close the window and return to the original page.